Hey crypto friends, for those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Garrett and welcome to Altcoin Radar. Today we are going to be taking a look at the avalanche charts and we're going to see where it might be headed, and we will cover both bullish and bearish scenarios as well, just to simply cover all of the possibilities. Now, for those of you who love trading crypto and would like to try out the same exchange that I use on a regular basis, feel free to go ahead and try out the Blowfin exchange with the link in the video description down below this video. Now, the big reason why I love using the Blowfin exchange is because they allow anybody from anywhere to be able to sign up and trade crypto futures. So if you're from the United States and you want to trade crypto futures, you can do it right here on Blowfin without any restrictions whatsoever. This is actually where I currently trade my crypto futures, and I am based in the US as well. All right, guys. So one thing I do want to get clear here first before I actually dive into the charts and the data and stuff like that, the first thing I want to mention here is this is not a price prediction video, okay? I do not do price prediction videos because I am not a hype type of YouTuber, and I'm not a magician or a fortune teller, and I cannot see the future. Nobody can, all right? So keep in mind, this is just a price analysis and update video. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. The first thing I want to show you here is just a little comparison here between Avalanche and how Avalanche is actually doing as far as daily active addresses is concerned, just to see how active the chain actually is. And as you guys can clearly see on this chart right here, as of today on July 7th, actually, no, today's July 8th, so I don't know why that's saying July 7th. That's weird. But realistically here, Avalanche has they're only averaging roughly around 36.7 daily active addresses on a daily basis, which is very, very low. So for those of you who are wondering why AVAX is constantly down, this plays a big part in this. It's simply because there's nobody using the chain. There's clearly 36,700 people using it, or 36,700 addresses, but in the grand scheme of things, in relation to all the other layer 1 chains that are above it's not being used nearly as much whatsoever. As you guys can clearly see, Aptos is doing 5 times better than Avalanche right now. Ton is doing way better. Ethereum, Sui, even CeeLo right there is doing way better than AVAX right now. AVAX is down there with Phantom, Cardano, EGLD, Injective, all the other smaller layer 1 chains. I don't know how Avalanche or how AVAX ended up getting so far down in the chain there, but they are not doing very good as far as daily active addresses are concerned. There's not many people using the AVAX chain whatsoever, which is a little surprising to me. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the charts and see what the macro daily chart is showing us. So as we can clearly tell right now on the RSI, we are pretty oversold right now. So technically you would be expecting a move upwards, and we kind of did that here when we were down way oversold levels down here, when we were still bearish going down right here, and we came up a little bit, but we didn't come up very much, and it didn't hold very much at all, to be honest with you. We ended up creating this resistance up here, coming up to this resistance up here that we created back here on May 1st at around $30.55 or so, but it completely failed and went further down. And as you guys can also clearly see, we've got this extended long downtrend going on right here, and we realistically have not had a single day that has been very hasn't been full of momentum whatsoever. There's been a couple days where we've closed above it, but as you guys can clearly see, the volume in those candles weren't very big whatsoever as far as bullish momentum is concerned. So the big level that I want to see AVAX reach before I start to feel extremely bullish on it again is going to be this $41.78 level right here. All right, and the reason why is because this is kind of the main big peak that we created after we came down and made this first giant leg downwards. All right, and then we went sideways for a while, then we created that peak. All right, so once we reach this level, then I will start to feel like, we've got enough momentum to start making our way higher and start going for that $65.39 range. All right, now with the way AVAX is going, and since it's not getting very much usage whatsoever, there is a possibility where it could continue further to the downside. And if that does happen, we want to be looking at this this support level right here at $24 and roughly $24.80 right here. We created this down here back on June 24th, and we rode it out once again just a couple days ago, and it looks like we may be starting to ride it out right in that same area again. So my guess is we will either start to kind of go like this and start to go up and down and up and down and kind of chop through here for a while and kind of consolidate, I guess you could say, before eventually gaining momentum to go upwards. But the other thing that could end up happening here is if momentum obviously continues to drop from where this is at right now, we will most definitely end up dropping through this support level and coming down to these next layers of support down here, which would actually kind of suck because these support levels are pretty dang old, to be honest with you. I mean, this one down here at $18.90 is all the way back from November of 2023. And then we got $15.58, which is back from November 14th of 2023, and then this last one down here at $11.55, all the way back from November 9th of 2023. So these are some very old minor support levels, but they are support levels nonetheless, and these are the kind of the areas that we want to be looking at here. So in a bullish scenario, again, we want to reach this $41.78 level, all right? Once we reach there, and with very strong momentum, we want to see us break past this level to continue higher towards this next major level up here of $50.85. So guys, before I go ahead and wrap up this price update video, if you guys enjoyed this one and you feel like you got some decent value out of it, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit the like button below the video, and leave me a comment below on your personal thoughts on where you think the price of AVAX is going to go here in the short to midterm. And hey guys, for those of you who stuck around and watched this entire video throughout the whole thing, thank you guys very much. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. And again, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all in my future videos.